Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
It's interesting because he's still become Musiala! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
David Villa, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi gets flagged offside. Donatoni, Beckham, Cantona, Beckenbauer. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Eto'o. Cantona. Gilberto Silva. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've got rid. And it's Beckham. Fiddles it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's run loose here. Threads one in. Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Gilberto Silva, it's a pretty loose pass. Cantona, who's set up one goal so far. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that's well seen too. Musiala. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. He's gone for goal. Back into the middle, and he's there to get it away. Madrid have reclaimed it. Musiala, Conte, nicely intercepted. Defending was strong and firm. There will be a throw-in. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, super! Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Donadoni deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Costa Curta gets it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Donadoni. Cleared without hesitation. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot!
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Ito.
Nicely aimed pass.
Conte. Number 19.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Number 42.
He's been kicked. He's had a hit! He's scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
And De Bruyne! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That pass isn't the best. He's quick to get it clear again. David Villa. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Spain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's really well cleared. Beckenbauer, oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Just a quick announcement.
David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Allô?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. David Villa. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van der Vaart. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Costa Curta gets flagged offside. That's gone for a throw-in. He is through here. He gets big. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, played right into his path. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Van der Vaart. Beckham. Van der Vaart. Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Conte. David Villa. And that is a little undercooked. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
I'm getting close now. Can he get onto this? Oh, great header! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Cantona. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. Promising cross. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Van der Vaart, 60 minutes played.
649.
That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Spain can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had it nicked away.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. Diving header! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 71 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He has found a way through. That is good strength. Conte. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Costa Curta gets it away. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! And that would have been game, set and match. And they've got rid. He's looking to Van der Vaart! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
No, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That is good alertness. Cruyff, a player of legendary status. Dembele providing an outlet. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And the number on the board is 3. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Cafu. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. The action has already started.
to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Belten. Out of play for a throw. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa. Now it's Messi. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw-in. Musiala. And it's Eto'o. Cantona. Shot could be on. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi. Conte. Smalling kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Batistuta. Musiala, played out towards the right wing. Conte. And it's Messi. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Cantona. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Musiala. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be one.
Roberto Carlos. Musiala. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Van der Ven. Spain, fine. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance to finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Spread it left. Eto'o. He's going for goal! He has done it! Spain are all square. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Makaleli.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. It's Eto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out to the left it goes. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cantona. Could move up a gear here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Great hit! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant. Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Van Balten makes the interception.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pass is just off target. Musiala. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal chasing after it. And that is that. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona. Bastoni cuts out the pass. David Villa. Oh, played right into his path. And here's Eto'o. Out of play for a throw. Driving forward. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Spain still without a single shot on target. Cantona. That is a great pick out. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Musiala. Eto'o. To Musiala.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. Gnabry looking to run onto it. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what a mistake. And the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. David Villa. Eto'o. He has found the way through. Eto'o! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Oh, what has happened here? Goes in for the header. Loose ball now, and there's a chance. This time, surely. It's a goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Spain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Spain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Rodri. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cantona. Oh, no joy this time. And he thumps it clear. Cantona has another goal. Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Eto'o. Messi. David Villa. Hernandez. Could be danger here. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run in for the pieces. And the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van der Ven is there to clear. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Added time.
Cantona. Nicely aimed pass. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. And that will be the final act. Spain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Spain can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then. This is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's Eto'o! And he's done it!
Listen, the big name games earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Referee's given a throw. Musiala. Aim forwards. Nice sequence of passes this. Quality ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Kane. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pitches it off him. Played out to the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that's been won straight back. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Threads one in. He's got away. He's had a hit! And he's following up. And it's in. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice going full tilt down the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold run.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. David Villa. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Back into the middle. And it's Gnabry. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
The attendance for this match was
And he's managed to get free.
87.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hits one! Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what a ball! David Villa! Danger averted for now. Conte shapes to shoot. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Number 2, Conte. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on the field.
Odegaard. Oh, good spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 11,
Gnabry, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kimmich. Odegaard. Van der Ven. Haaland. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's found a way through. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Spain can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Has a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Bastoni tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He'll try from distance. That has not gone well. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have...
Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And here's Musiala. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van der Ven spots it and... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's got the shot away! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 14, Kylian Mbappe.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've got a throw. Musiala. And he's heaved it away. Back into the middle. Musiala. Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Musiala.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Musiala. David Villa. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi.
Argentina have really been terrific.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
that has been clubbed away. David Villa. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe. Taken back almost at once. It's Dembele! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Cantona.
87.
And he's there to belt it away. But they've got it again. Conte. Dembele proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hello,
been knocked
Suez
clear.
Kahal.
Substitution.
Rice gets good distance on it. And they win it back again. That has been cut short.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got tall. And that was very necessary. Just eases him off the ball. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got rid. Van de Ven.
2 added minutes
Costa
has
Curta.
been indicated.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
Although
today.
attendees, this is a lost children's
Can you look
event.
back on... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Yamal. That's really well cleared. And it's Kane. Well, they've got it again. Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of
Hello,
saves.
Mr. Ward.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
हुन्छ यो पछि हाल्नु न।
Hernandez. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Can he latch on to this? And he's taking no chances there.
साउन्ड आइरहेको छ
Cantona, nicely intercepted. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got goes in for the header.
एकै छक्का गोल पनि बगाले आयो
Spain! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's really well manoeuvred, and he's managed to get for it. David Villa! And he was there to get a vital. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Spain clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Here's Lautaro Martinez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's played forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's gone looking for safety. Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cantona. Oh, great play. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is solid goal! Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 71 minutes is number 4, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And the finish! Bellingham. Oh, what a pass! Nicely aimed pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eto. He is through here. It's Eto!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be
1 minute to add, according to the board. Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both...
draw.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Messi. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. That could spell trouble. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. And he's intervened well there. Gabriel gets it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Messi. David Villa gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
David, decent hit!
Go.
Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's in on goal. Musiala! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Messi is there to clear. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you. Yamal! Cantona. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Now Ødegaard. And he's had it nicked away. Musiala. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Van de Ven. Costa Curta. Cantona. Oh, good take. Musiala! He's done very well to get to that.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. looking to... There's the shot! And more and more and more! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. Messi. David Villa. Cantona. Could move up a gear here. Adams makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found a way through. No, he can't get past him. Costa Curta gets it clear. Oh, that's well spotted. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Spain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Musiala. Cantona. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bastoni. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Gabriel. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's lofted through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa just eases him off the ball.
The attendance for this match was
Robertson.
72,300.
And it's Messi. It's Kimmich. And here's Yamal. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's gone backward here. Ødegaard has a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That's a little off target. Kimmich.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ødegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. Kimmich. Robertson. Costa Curta. Conte. He could be in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Owen. Musiala. Cantona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cantona!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good alertness. And he's managed to get rid. Passing nice and neat. Big chance! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Oh, super. Tries a shot! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Spain are having a ball. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rafinha. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added.
Jamal! Oh, terrific save. Roberto Carlos.
Finally.
And that's that. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. And David Villa collecting the match ball, and it is his.
Chance in football.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the man.
प्र्याक्टिस गर्दैछु नि त त्यही भएर नयाँ स्किल सिकेको हिजो मैले भोलि सिकाउँछु ल दामी रहेछ नि क्रल भन्ने स्विट्ट घुम्छ Good luck.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Odegaard. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
They've got it again. promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Interesting ball. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Conte. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Played out to the right. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nicked it back promptly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa. He's going for goal! Now that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help.
Cantona! He's done very well to get to that.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cantona looking to add to his goal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
Yamal! Messi turns and goes back. Odegaard! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Odegaard certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And they're quick to get it back. Yamal. Now it's Owen. Floats it up and over. And the ball is out of play. Roberto Carlos. Musiala. David Villa. And he's intervened well there. And here's Owen.
There will be one
Owen
minute added
was
time.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
Okay, bro.
half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. That is good alertness. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kimmich. Rafinha. And that's been won straight back. Odegaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Eto'o. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now a sudden chance to counter. He's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the... It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that was never going to make it. Odegaard gets his pass away. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
David Villa. Cantona! That's really well cleared. The message is clear. None shall pass. Kimmich. Odegaard. Brilliantly cut out. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala, and he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa. Messi.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bastoni. Courtois chooses to deal with it himself. That's a nicely measured pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Into the last 5 minutes. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
David Villa. David Villa. And that is expertly dealt with. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
धन्न जित्यो
Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cantona claiming the man of the match award, and there is...
ओके छ त गुड नाइट भोलि भेटौँला
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations arise. Cantona! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cafu gets across to intercept that. No way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all...
David Villa! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's in a good position here. There's the hit! On the ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
He's got away. Adams. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spain are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk is there to clear. Oh, there's the shot! Goal, Spain!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal. It's so off. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a sweet ball, that. Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. And smartly reclaimed. Heads it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's disappointed with that. That's really well cleared. Played back in. Deftly away. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to get it clear. Taken back almost at once. Rice. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Hello, bro.
Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Goes to finish!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And he's had it nicked away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa Curta. Beckham. David Villa. That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mendes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Cafu really added the width there, thanks.
Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Okay, after this game.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And they've got rid. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Okay, bro, join. Okay, I'll play one division match.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And we have our very first corner. Messi tries to clear. And now they can spring out of the... He's having a hit! Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Musiala, and that could set him on his way. Yamal!
From mobile app.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafa Silva. Musiala. De Bruyne. David Villa. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's intervened well there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cantona. And he can clear it away. And it's Beckham. And here's Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Musiala. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. David Villa. Messi, and Messi! Well, now, and it's come back out to him. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's De Bruyne. David Villa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Musiala. Yamal. He has found the way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So
there was the first half.
Spain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Spain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he cuts out the supply. Ricky Puig. Well, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Cantona. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, what has happened here? David Villa finds himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ricky Puig spots it and intercepts. Ricky Puig is there to clear. And he welcomes it in. Now there's Cantona! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Substitution on the field. Number 28. Ricky
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Rafa Silva. This is promising. It's a good foot in there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 42. Musiala. Coming on the field. Number
It's a good ball out
13.
wide.
De
Nice
Bruyne.
interception. His positioning was spot on.
Nakamura.
De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot now the finish! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and...
On screen, bro. Look at on screen.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Action has already started. Look at and the finish!
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's well spotted. Ball's gone astray. And now they can clear their lines. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Cannavaro plays it short. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Quality ball. Messi. Adams calmly anticipates. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really shapes the shoots? And he can clear it away.
I don't understand your language, bro. Write
Pass
in
is
English.
short and sharp. He is through here. Yamal!
Please
Barcelona
write in
have their
English.
second corner now. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Petit. Nicely aimed pass. Bastoni. Musiala. Now it's Eto'o. Yamal. Roberto Carlos.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
David Villa. He might be in here. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive. Tries a shot! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Rodri. Petit. Costa Curta makes the interception. Van der Ven gets good distance on it.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Forwards and with intent of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Neymar in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Petit. Looking for the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Back into the middle. David Villa. Can he finish? So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
This is a lost children's announcement.
So 90 minutes
Please
couldn't
keep your
produce a
eyes
winner,
on your children
and we
during
have
the match at
extra
all
time.
times. Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi. Number 19,
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 7, David Villa.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Coming on the field, number 5.
He's got away.
Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 17,
So, third corner of the game.
number 9, Mbappe.
And it's been taken short.
7,
He's having a shot!
number 3, Adams.
Spain are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a sweet ball that. Sané. And he's gone looking for safety. Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Announcement, it is now time for our special
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Adams clears. Ball is over the line. It's run loose here. Danielson herring after the ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now that's well seen too. Sané.
Oh, great feat that.
He has found the way through. Sané. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Members of the crowd, I'd like to ask
It has
you
gone
to
the full
join me in
distance
wishing
and
our
then some.
birthday
It will
boy
be
a
decided
very
by
special
penalties.
birthday.
stairs and we're ready to go. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Petit next in line, and here he is. 2 penalties and neither scored. Haaland is the man who's second in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Sane is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Mbappe is third in line. Keeper, no chance.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
De Bruyne will take the third penalty.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Roberto Carlos is fourth up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Osimhen is the fourth man to step forward for them.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Neymar comes forward for the 5th of 5.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it.
Thank you, bro. Wanna play more or
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Back into the middle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well-timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi makes the interception. Bellingham. Neymar.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Kane! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Drogba. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 14. Harry.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cantona, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rudiger. Bellingham. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Musiala. Cantona.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
No way through there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Costa Curta. Conte. Cantona. He's through here. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's heaved it away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And it's Neymar. And Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a throw-in. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And that should get the job done. And that has been cleared. Cantona. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Roberto Carlos.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Rudiger. Neymar. Done delicately. Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Just 5 minutes left. Played out to the right. David Villa. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Conte.
There will be one
And it's
minute
Messi.
added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Now it's Eto'o. And time is up. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...